Welcome back to the channel. We got Chris, we're in the studio. We've got some boxes to unbox, all right? Team Associated sent me some cars. They're like, hey Chris, can you unbox these and tell us what you think about them? And I said, of course I can. We're gonna unbox two vehicles. I'm pretty sure they're short course trucks. I looked up what they were for about 3 seconds. And after that, I'm like, you know what? I want my full reaction to see exactly what's going on here. I haven't even seen these cars. We're gonna unbox them together right here, right now. We got Kat behind the camera. You know the drill, you know how it is. So we're gonna unbox these things right here, right now, and let's do it. A little slicey over here, a little slicey over there. All right, try not to slice the whole thing in half. Oh yeah, we got paper. That's what we're here for. This says, Chris, you're so awesome. Thank you so much. This is probably killing the audio. I'm so sorry. Okay, DK, it's upside down. There she is. So, let's go ahead and slice, pop this thing open. We'll go this way so you can see. Ooh! Oh yeah! Actually, I like the body design. This is actually really cool. Not what I was exactly expecting from the picture. Honestly, I didn't really have any idea what to expect. But look, we even have a battery and a charger in here. So, let's get the radio out of here. Oh yeah, we got the radio, and then let's get the car, truck. You guys can decide whether it's a car or a truck. I'm gonna probably use car and truck interchangeably throughout this whole process. Oh boy. Oh yeah. All right, we don't need the box anymore. Goodbye, box. The instructions are in there. We'll read those instructions, don't you worry about that. There it is. All right. It is 2-wheel drive, and here's the bottom of it. All right. Very typical 2-wheel drive type chassis. Looks really well balanced. Suspension feels good. Now, one thing that I'm noticing that I really like, that I think is a cool design aspect of the body, is you see these front tires here, you actually have a cutout here on the body. Usually, like you can see on the rear there, there's an entire fender that covers the whole thing, but up front, it's actually open like that. And I think that's a really cool look. It makes it look a little bit more aggressive, in my opinion, because we're all about aggression. The orange is pretty sweet. I've been on an orange tangent, obviously, because as you know, my XRT over there has some orange stuff on it, so we like the orange. All right, some Reedy Electronics, which is the Team Associated brand of electronics. We got an ESC. Can it handle a 3S? That is the real question that everybody obviously wants to know right off the bat. And that's a really good question. I don't know. Probably. Let's see what it says on the back here. Yeah, 2 to 3S. What did they get? Oops. What did they give me though? They gave us a 2S, all right? Listen, Team Associated, thank you so much. But at the same time, we want more. So, oh, check it out. It's actually a staggered setup. So with the wheels and tires, they're wider in the rear, more narrow in the front. So if we were to compare this to say like maybe a Slash or something like that, like a 2-wheel drive Slash, Slashes and a lot of other short course trucks come with the same tires front and rear. They're the same diameter and everything. They're interchangeable. Obviously, on 2-wheel drives, the offsets are a little bit different, but in this case, the tires are completely different. And this tread reminds me of like a dirt oval kind of tread. And I know Team Associated, they make the SR10, which this is very similar to, but this seems to me like what I would use it for is a little bit more of maybe bashing or a little bit of racing around like a dirt course or something, maybe not just oval racing. I think she could handle a little bit more than that. Here's the second one. Ugh! I nearly chopped my fingers off on that one. I'm gonna stop talking, I'm gonna rip the paper out, and then I'm gonna keep talking. You ready? Oh, this one is sick. Nothing against the other one, but this one's pretty sweet, okay? Not gonna lie, this one's pretty sick. This is a truck. That's more like a truck car. This is truck, okay? Whatever that means. Here we go. Slice. Right here, right now. Do you think it's actually blue? I don't know. It really is blue. Ooh, this one's pretty cool, actually. I don't know. The other one, they're different. They're really different, but I'm pretty sure the chassis is the same. I'm almost certain, except there's no battery or charger in this one. I don't know if anybody noticed that. The other one came with it, but I guess I could use that stuff for this one too. But I'm pretty sure this one's going to use the same system. So let's cut out the radio again without cutting the radio in 2 pieces. Same radio. And 1, 2, 3. Ah! I'm being more aggressive with this one, clearly. Ready for the peel moment? Sick. Checking the underside, it looks like we've got the same wheel and tire combo as the other one, except that the body from the front side you can see, or the top side, you can see that it covers everything completely. We don't have those same cutouts. This is a true short course style body, and it's more like a square body, I guess you could say. Whatever you want to call it. Okay, there she is. Now I'd be willing to bet that if we take the tops off, both of them, can you tell the difference? What if I get them mixed up? What happens then? Whatever I do, do not get them mixed up.
Body posts are different in the back.
Oh, you're right. Kat's right, the body posts are different. That would be a way to tell them apart. Otherwise though, they're extremely similar, and I think it's safe to say that they're exactly the same. We'll have to see which one's faster. My guess is the car truck's gonna be faster, but the truck may be faster than the car truck. I'm not so sure about that, but I'm a car truck guy, you know, or truck car, but trucks, those are cool too. All right, power up the radio. See how much raw power we're dealing with. Or if it's not raw, maybe it's well done power, medium power. Oh, it looks like a nickel metal pack, but it's actually a 2S. Kind of interesting, if you ask me. I would have thought at first glance, but obviously we have a balance lead on here, so we know there's a little something extra. It's not just a nickel metal, because this isn't your grandparents' channel anymore. We don't run nickel metals, we run lithium polymer. Let's plug it in and see if I guessed right on the radio. Ready for this? Am I bleeding? I'm bleeding for you guys. I'm not holding back, you guys. I'm telling you exactly what I think, exactly what I see here, all right? So we've obviously have a fan on the ESC. There's no fan on the motor. This is 2S. Steering, honestly, for a ready to run, it feels nice. Okay, now how about some throttle? That's full. Let's feel those brakes. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, look at this. I wasn't expecting that, actually. When I move this thing around, it actually has a gyro. That's a little added bonus. I didn't think that would actually... That's pretty sweet. Back in the days, you know, unless you're, you know, total baller, you didn't have gyros on these things. Out of the box, this thing has a gyro. That's actually impressing me. Now, it looks like we've got aluminum body shocks. We've got plastic shock caps. We've got a decent servo, Reedy electronics. Everything's nice and tidy in here. And there's not a whole lot going on here, which honestly is kind of nice. And we'll have to see how these tires handle outside. We have steel dog bones in the rear. Some vehicles will just come with plastic stuff out of the box, so it's actually a nice little added bonus. Look over here, you can see that the motor mounting plate is actually aluminum. It's not just plastic. You have an aluminum motor mount plate, so that's really gonna help prevent gears from stripping. Actually, I'm noticing a lot of things, is the turnbuckles and the steering links, camber links, everything is adjustable. A lot of times you don't even really see that. You'll just see, you know, non-adjustable completely plastic camber links, steering links, camber links, they'll just be plastic. So these are actually fully adjustable turnbuckles. So that's actually really nice, a great feature. You can see the hinge pin retainer on the front here is actually metal. It's not just like fiberglass or plastic. So there's a lot of bits on here at first glance that you may not notice, but I'm actually noticing some nice little pieces. Even the servo saver on the servo is actually, looks pretty nice. Like it may hold up more than just one run. And again, one thing that I'm really liking is how lightweight this vehicle is. And I'm seeing on the rear arms here, and actually on the rear shock tower, that this thing can definitely take a sway bar pretty easily if you want to increase the handling capabilities even further than what you get out of the box. It looks like the arms are already set up with the little balls here if you want to add some sway bars for added stability while you're cornering. It smells pretty nice. There you have it. There's actually a lot of really nice features on these vehicles that you may not notice at first glance, but to be honest, that's sort of what sets Team Associated aside from a lot of these other brands, just because, yes, it's a two-wheel drive short course truck, and if that's all you're thinking about, there's a lot of other options out there. But when you really look at it, there's a lot of tunability here, and that's why so many people that race really like Team Associated, just because there's so many adjustments you can make to their cars that you can't get on some other vehicles out of the box without putting a bunch of aftermarket parts on them. You already have them here, which is actually a really nice feature. We'll see how they handle exactly box stock. We'll try out the 2S that Team Associated provided us, and then we'll also plug in a 3S. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do that. Team Associated might tell me, Chris, do not put a 3S in it, but we're gonna do it anyways. Now the charger that comes with it is actually nice because it takes banana leads, so this is more of a universal type charger. Sometimes you'll get a charger from other manufacturers where it's integrated. The plug is actually integrated on the charger, which prevents you from plugging in any other brands. So it's actually nice of Team Associated. They're not like backing you in a corner like some other people do, which is you know, kind of normal at this point these days, but it's nice to see. We're just kind of getting a little idea here. Yeah. Full disclosure, Team Associated told me absolutely nothing about these cars when they sent them to me. I knew that, I kind of knew what they looked like because I looked at them for 2.5 seconds, but other than that, I want to be completely surprised, and I didn't really want to know too much about them. I just want to feel it and see it for myself what's going on here. The next video that you will see after this video will be running them, and I'll tell you what I think about how they handle, whether I think they handle nicely for what you get out of the box. We'll see how that is. We have to do the test. If this thing can't even make it off the counter, okay, we're not gonna drive it at all. If this doesn't make it off the counter, right, oh yeah, now we're talking. Let's see if she's okay. She's chilling, which means she's allowed to go outside and all right, she's allowed to take us to the next level here, all right? So far, at first glance, they're looking really good. Everything looks really well designed. Everything, you know, especially the fact that they have gyros out of the box, everything's very tunable. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing how these things handle outside. We'll put them through a little bit of everything, you know, some handling tests, some durability tests. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you have any questions about these vehicles, definitely leave a comment down below. I'll try to answer it. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.